Welcome back to UK Police Update, where things get real, raw, and way out of hand. Today, you're about to witness one of the most explosive doorstep showdowns we've ever featured. What begins as a routine knock spirals into a legal slugfest packed with statute debates, sovereignty claims, and one very angry Scotsman who isn't having any of it. Armed with folders of paperwork, rapid-fire legal jargon, and zero tolerance for what he sees as unlawful intrusion, this man turns his front step into a battlefield. Within minutes, the conversation explodes into a full-blown verbal standoff, where statutory law meets street-smart defiance. It's tense. It's heated. It's hilarious in parts. And yes, it's very, very Scottish. From shouting matches over traffic laws, trust beneficiaries, and alleged legal fictions, to peeping police, rattled dogs, and one very persistent demand to get off my property. This encounter has it all. This isn't your average door knock. This is a deep dive into the world of sovereign citizen ideology, clashing head-on with police procedure, and it's chaos from start to finish. So grab a brew, hit that like button, and subscribe for more wild UK police encounters like this. Eyes and stay tuned till the end, because this one goes completely off the rails.
Can I help you? Can I help you? No, thank you.
Wait, just quickly, you know it's going to be a good one when it's a Scottish guy. They're so funny with these in these videos.
Am I obliged to open the door? Am I obliged to open the door?
It helps us if you open the door unless you want all your neighbours to hear what we want to talk about.
Well, I'd rather not. You not speak to me and come and rattle my door like that.
Well, it's not going to happen.
Well, it is going to happen if I ask you not to come back to my door again.
Don't answer the door.
What is it regarding?
You for 5 minutes.
What is it regarding?
Back until you do, all right?
What is it regarding?
Regards to a traffic offence.
Right, well, who?
5 minutes.
Wait, quickly, nothing to do with the clip. Why was there milk top on his windowsill? Like the top of the milk bottle. Why is that still there? Dude, come on, clean it. Anyway, let's get to the reaction.
Oh, I can speak to you here, go on.
You open the door.
No, I can speak to you here. If you didn't want to speak to me here, you can come back another time or try and catch me on the road. But who are you looking for?
Through the window.
Who are you looking for?
Yourself.
Are you sure about that?
I am. I've met you before.
Yes, but is that not in regards to a driver? Yeah? So who's the registered keeper of that vehicle? Sorry, who's the registered keeper of that vehicle?
Yourself.
Are you sure about that? Positive?
Open the door.
No, I think you need to go back and do your homework on that one. I can see the registration plate there. It's the same as that vehicle there. You need to go and do your homework. I'm not the registered keeper of that vehicle.
Alright, well open the door and speak.
No, thank you.
You don't even know what registration number I'm speaking to you about.
I can see it on the page.
Yeah? That's fine.
Yeah, so why don't you go away and do your homework and find out who the registered keeper is before you come harassing people?
Your address for a reason.
What's that?
You've been sent to your address for a reason.
Why is that?
Attached to that vehicle.
Because it's insured. The person known as Mr. Mark Sneddon is insured to drive that in a capacity if he wishes to do so. Yeah?
Open the door and speak to us.
No, thank you.
It'll take a couple of minutes.
No, well, I'm talking to you now. It's finished. It's over. You're looking for a registered keeper. I'm not obliged to tell you anything. You come to my door and rattle on it, waking me up, scaring my dogs and that.
Right, your dog's
You should have made a phone call about this.
Your dogs aren't scared.
Right, what's happening? You say he's done.
Right. So we have to know 172.
What's that?
It's a requirement under the Road Traffic Act for you to tell me who the driver of the
I'm not required to tell you anything, mate. Have I not got a right to remain silent?
Not under section 172.
So you're trying to tell me a statute is superseding a right?
No. Failure to provide under a 172 is an automatic offence.
No.
Charge if you fail to do that.
Do what?
You fail to comply for 172.
I'm not the registered keeper of that property, sir.
It doesn't matter.
Aye, it does.
Right, we've been asked
No,
172U.
Right, well, unfortunately, I couldn't tell you. I would need to go and get the itinerary for the trusts, the trustee, to find out who was driving that property at the time. So I can't tell you. There's many beneficiaries of the trust.
Alright.
Just because it's insured for a person to drive it doesn't mean he was driving it.
Listen to me for a minute, buddy. Alright?
No, I didn't need to listen to you. I want you to go away from my door.
Under the paperwork, we have to read the 172 to you.
Right, I'm not obliged to listen to it. I don't understand what you're saying.
Right, you understand what I'm saying perfectly.
No, I don't.
Smart.
No, I don't.
Alright, you do.
No, I don't. I hear you. I hear what you're saying. I just don't understand you. I don't respect your authority.
That's an automatic offence.
What's an automatic offence?
Failure to give me the name of the driver.
Right, well, I don't know who the driver was.
Alright, so I'm going to read the 172.
How do I know who the driver was? Because I'm insured, because Mr. Snedden's insured to... No, because Mr. Snedden's insured to drive it, you assume I now know who the driver was at the
Or
time.
Mark Snedden.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Met before.
Right, well, I'm not Mark Snedden. Mark Snedden's a legal fiction. I've told you and your colleagues that on many, many occasions.
We've met before.
Have we?
Yes.
When was this?
Been a number of months.
Right, okay, well, you've got the wrong person, because I'm not a person, so, ma'am. I'm a man. That's a legal fiction what you're talking about.
Alright, we're gonna read the 173.
No thanks. Not obliged to hear you. Bye-bye. Go away. Go away from my door. Shoo. No, I'm talking to you now. You're talking nonsense. Listen to what you're saying. Listen to what you're talking about. You're talking about statutes and acts.
Mark.
I don't consent. Goodbye. You want to go away from my window? Peeping Tom. Do you want to go away from my window, please? Do you want to go away from my window? Go off my property. Could you get off my property? Have you got a warrant?
To you.
Have you got a warrant? Have you got a warrant?
Property.
This is all my property.
In the public area.
No, this is my property. I can show you the deeds right now. Get off my property, please.
Let us read
Get off my property, please. I don't require any of your services. Get the fuck off my property, please.
Alright, we will read. And we're,
Get off my property, please.
you're required to...
Goodbye, Squarehead. Get off my property, please.
Not good.
No, thank you. I'm not obliged to listen to any of your stuff.
You are required under...
I'm not required under anything. This is Scotland, Ten. Get off my property. I'm not required to do anything. I've got a right to remain silent. I've got my right supersede. Statutes didn't supersede it, right?
The 173.
How do I know? It's a fucking act.
Right, if you listen to...
So I've not got a right to remain silent. You're trying to tell me a statute is taking away my rights?
Yeah.
No, it can't. Get off my property. Get off my property. Statutory legislation is given the force of law by the consent of the governed, and I do not consent. Now get the fuck off my property, please. Fuck off.
172, you are...
Fuck off my property. I'm not interested, mate. Go away. You're peeking through my window.
Right.
Away you go. Not interested. Bye bye. The fuck are you doing, you fucking idiot? What the fuck do you think you're doing, mate? Fuck off, away from my house. You're peeking in my window, you fucking peeping Toms. Go to fuck. Disturbing all my neighbours, get to fuck.
We're not going anywhere.
Are you? Because you've not getting a chance to read that to me, because once you do, then you can arrest me for it. So fuck off. Right, well listen, you need to get your job right. I'm not the registered keeper of that property. That'll say on that document, shut up the name and listen, that'll say on that document that you're the registered keeper. That'll say the registered keeper. What does that say on that document?
Less than 2 minutes.
What does that say on that document? Tell me.
With an answer.
No, tell me what it says. The registered keeper.
Required to give us an answer.
I'm not required to tell you anything. I've got a right to remain silent. If you want to find out how that was, you need to go through the trust.
Take your phone and you look in 172.
I'm not looking up any acts. I'm not required to I'm not obliged to conform to any statutes or acts.
Under that piece of...
No, you can go away, mate. Get away from my house.
Remain silent does
Get
not
away.
apply under that
My right to remain silent is inherent. It applies all the time. Aye, it does. Trust me. I've done my section 90 before.
There's a number of pieces of legislation...
No.
Right to
You need to go and check out Rice versus Connolly 1966, man.
I suggest you check...
No, I suggest you check it out. I've got a right to remain silent. So now away you go. You want to get off my property?
It's not going to happen. We're going
Get off my fucking property. You've only got a warrant. I'm not interested in what you're saying.
We'll read it to you through the...
Not interested.
To Road Traffic Act 1998 requires...
Not interested.
Name
Not interested.
Identity of the driver of Sierra Tango 09 Papa Zulu Sierra at 22:54 hours on 21st of June at Salamander Street, Edinburgh, which is alleged to commit the offence of speeding, and I must warn you that fail to provide the information, you may be guilty of an offence.
Right, well, I'm not obliged. I've got a right to remain silent, so I'm not
You have
obliged.
a right to remain silent.
I do have a right to remain silent. I've got a right to remain silent.
Are you going to give us an answer?
I don't know who the driver was.
All right. Either not knowing or refusing to give us is an offence.
Right, cool.
I judge you for that offence.
You're not charging me.
You can't charge now.
No.
Yeah.
You don't even know who I am.
Mark.
No, I'm not Mark.
Yeah. Perfect.
Bye-bye. Scumbags, that's what she's at. Fuck off from my property. Get the fuck away from my property. Get Get the fuck away from my house, away from my property. These are fucking scumbags, pieces of shit. He's done exactly what you said. What I said you would do, you fucking scummers. Fuck! Fucking scumbags!